Looks like we're live.
Everyone, welcome to the Node.js Technical Steering Committee meeting of the 13th of February 2019. Let's start with our usual agenda. And first of all, let's start. Are there any announcements? I don't think so, but we need to get through. Oh, may I ask one thing? Can one of you take notes? Thank you. And the first issue on our agenda is issue it's a Node.js node issue 25461, process improve next tick performance. And it landed on, it was added to the TSC agenda because there is an objection from Anatoly, which I don't think is here. However, I did a review today and some little bit more of analysis, and I have posted a comment, and that would enable. I posted some changes, and that will enable to fulfill resolve Anatoly objection. So I hope Brian and Anatoly reach out and check out my proposals. So, and I propose to move this back. To move this back to GitHub. What do you think, folks? Does anybody object?
Sounds good to me.
That seems fine to me.
Perfect.
The suggestion seems good, so.
Same here.
Either, yeah, all good, perfect. So next one up. This is more. We have a couple more issues. Some updates on board meetings. I don't think there is anything on board meeting to discuss. There was some updates from Miles recently that they plan to go through some of the merger documentation in Node.js Bootstrap. So that's what's. I think that's what we're going to talk about, or at least partially in the board meeting. I would recommend everybody to check out those issues. Specifically some of the current proposals that are very, very important. For example, the charter of the Cross Browsers Council, it's definitely more important for people to check out. So please, if you're interested in the governance of the new foundation, check this out and provide feedbacks. You can find all the information about the proposal in this link. Yeah. Is there anything else to? Is there any questions? That's the only thing that I know that I have from Miles.
Not really.
Okay.
Unless someone else does.
Yeah. And next one up, it's the tracking on our strategic initiatives. So as usual, we're going to go through all our usual list of initiatives that we are doing. And let's start. If there are any updates on any of those, we'll see. Modules. There is the champion is Miles, which is not here. However, from my from my very far away tracking of what is happening, it's the modules team is moving forward, is moving towards having some proposal implementation, and they are tracking on the minimum set of features for doing a release in Node 12. So it seems pretty good, and anyway, there is movement, and we can probably see some PR coming into core sooner rather than later.
Yeah, I wasn't able to make the last modules meeting, but there's another one today, so I'm sure that will further things.
Awesome. Is there anything more that you can tell, Jeremiah?
I don't know what the progress since the last meeting was, unfortunately. So, I mean, that's pretty much sums up the state of things. Is that work's being worked on the minimal implementation, I guess.
Okay. There is no Gabriel. Do you have any news? Anything from an API? Doesn't seem that Gabriel has his mic open. Gabriel now has the mic open.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
We can.
I don't know what's going on. This Zoom keeps freezing on me. Okay, so for an API, there was one small bug that for which a fix has landed, and is being backported to 10 and to 8. And there's lots of activity on Node add-on API. People are actually using it, and we're making progress landing an API ports for all for the most important and most dependent upon native modules. And I'm personally struggling with an async worker issue where it crashes, but only on OS 10. It's really strange, and it's one of those subtle memory corruption bugs, which I'm sure everybody loves to work on. Yeah, I know. Okay, but that's pretty much the gist of it on the NAPI side. Oh, awesome. And sorry, one more thing. The marking the entire NAPI as non-experimental is still in process of landing on version 10 and version 8. There should be nothing preventing it. It's just waiting for a minor release. So that's it.
Good to know. Good to know. Next one up is I have lost it. It's updates on governance for Miles. I don't think we have anything. Jeremiah, we got some updates on new streams API, but I think this is mostly blocked on me doing work, so I don't know.
Kind of. Yeah, it's the parts of it that were there in JavaScript are mostly stalled. I'm looking at maybe seeing if I can target libv a bit more and investigate what a pull streams API would look like for it, since I think I might be a little bit more useful at that level.
Thank you, Jeremiah. We need to touch base on that one later on because life. So V8 concurrency, I don't think we have any update from Michael. Does anybody know what is the status of this? No, I don't hear anybody. I don't think there are any updates as well on async hooks, apart from the fact that we have landed the fixing core for the domain module using weak references. Is not nice, but it's something. Okay. And that's it. Then we have open web standards. We don't have neither Miles or Joey, and I didn't know if there's been any calls recently on the open standards repo. So I have no update on this one. Does anybody else have any? Nope. There is. Oh, I have skipped the core promise API, which not much progress apart that I opened a new PR today, mainly because of this meeting. So I had something to talk about into that session, and I almost forgot. I've added a little utility for generating a promise out of a once event. So it's kind of a sizable addition. So and yeah, and this is the link. So it's pull request 26078. So you might want to check it out if you are interested in promises.
It's an interesting idea. I like it.
I've been using this utility for some bit of time now, so I am. It's a good. I think it's a good primitive, but I would like to have some more eyes on it. So before landing, that's it. Then we have the Python 3 and JIP. The fourth eye, have you got some updates for us?
Yeah, Matteo, we successfully made most of the scripts in most of the Python scripts in core to be compatible with both Python 2 and Python 3. Now we are working on JIP's Python 3 migration. So Rafael is doing that, and he'll be creating a PR for the same in his fork. So we'll be reviewing it, and then we'll be consolidating the work with the upstream. And apart from that, we are trying to install Python 2 and Python 3 in all the build machines so that we can link our code with both Python 2 and Python 3. Yeah, that's all.
Perfect. Okay, I think we have it all covered. Where it is? I keep losing the stuff. I think we have it all covered. So it's a nice time for questions. So let's check on the YouTube stream if there is any questions. Which here we are. If there are any questions, please let us know. Doesn't seem to be any questions on the YouTube chat. Let's see if there are any questions on ERC. Doesn't seem so, but anyway, let's wait for 30 seconds. And I think we are good to go. There is nobody that is making any questions. So I think we can call it a day. If you want to tune in for the next meeting, check out the Node.js calendar at nodejs.org/calendar, and you can add it to your Google Calendar so you can know when we are meeting and maybe tune in for some for the live stream on YouTube. So having said that, I would say bye, folks, and see you next week.
All right, see you, everyone.
Bye all.